Shane's my mocha moment.
Morning.
Morning to you and yours.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't know what the hell we doing up this early. Are you up? Let us know.
Wait, you're the one that wanted to be up this early.
Yeah, I know it.
But then again, you are up earlier today.
Right here. So what's going on? I heard Lady Gaga put out was it Lady Gaga? Yeah, she put out a new video last night or something like that.
If they say so.
Huh?
If they say
so. Yeah, some kind of new video went out with her.
If they'll say so.
Yes, the ceremony went well.
I know, right?
Yeah. We'll look into that later on. We actually, I want to take up some information from you guys. You guys send us on the info@stylzradio.com. Let us know what topics you would like us to cover, and we'll do some great research on it, and we'll make it one of the Boasty Morning Show topics. So let us know. Hit us up right about now. You should probably be seeing an email coming right around down there somewhere, and yeah, you do that. Send it to us right there. Yes, sir. Yeah. Whatever. I think we spoke about this before, but I did some research because I was asked about it, and just to confirm, it is actually true. All of the information with regards to being a Buddhist monk in China, you are not allowed to reincarnate unless you actually have permission from the government. So, if you're a monk and you have aspirations of reincarnating,
make sure you get your paper.
Make sure you get your paper. Like, what do you have to fill out? What, like
that just sounds like back in the day when the Catholic priest used to tell you that you
needed 10% or whatever.
You need to pay back. I'm talking about back in the day. You have to pay for your sins.
Yeah, you got to pay to get into heaven.
Yeah, pay to get in.
Yeah.
Gateway to heaven.
That's how all wars were funded. That's another story for later. You see, we didn't get it.
You want to hit them that hard.
Yeah.
They're like, what?
Wake up! You up yet?
Yeah. Did you get shook?
Did you get shook?
Or were you the shaker?
No, that's not to be talking about people shaking in the morning, okay?
You're the one that told him to shake. Did he not say that?
Yeah,
right. Shake that away.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Carboholics. If you're a carboholic and you love potatoes, if you're in Western Australia, you cannot own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes at the same time.
So they have a potato policeman?
I don't know. Can you imagine?
A potato guy.
Bang, bang, bang.
And the potato
Spud police.
Spud patrol.
Spud patrol. We would like to know if you got more than 50 kilograms.
How many spuds in your house today?
Yeah.
Do I have to confiscate your spuds?
Gosh, you see, you're starting to use those big words already.
What?
And it's got the little word in it that I like so much. Thailand.
Okay.
Thailand. Hey, but shout out to DT. If you guys are tuning in, DT4D AWOL Productions.
Yes.
Also to Lands official music. Check him out. Thank you for coming by earlier on this week.
Sexy Pepper.
Sexy Pepper.
And
Apparently you gotta do that like Bill Cosby when he was
No.
Hey yo, I still watch Cosby Show.
No.
Sexy Pepper.
Stop playing.
Next Friday, next Boasty Morning Show, Sexy Pepper will be here with us live to air, and we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down to the real nitty gritty, like other things, other than if you can lick your elbows. So stay tuned for that. What? Not a giraffe.
No, I wasn't gonna say.
She had that thought process. That was like, I need to say something, but she doesn't know if it's.
No, I was just gonna say maybe a double jointed person, like one of those guys.
Yeah,
from the videos.
Yeah.
And those guys that can twist themselves around and, those weird people.
There's actually a really weird noise pollution law between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. in Switzerland.
Okay.
Right now, I don't think this pertains to Like those big hotels and but it's like in rural areas or whatever.
It's a residential.
Yes,
community.
it's a resident, and you're not allowed to flush your toilet
What?
between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. As it is a noise pollution situation.
So.
Gotta sit in your stoop.
So, that's just.
No, but yeah, you can actually look that up. It's
So,
considered a noise pollution, excessive noise between. Now it's not. I don't think it's enforced,
I would
but
hope not.
it is. It's like I mean,
But
it's like that law in Etobicoke. It's like that law in Etobicoke
About the water.
with the water, right?
I know. You know, like.
Right, dragging your dead horse up Young Street,
Oh boy.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Useless. Useless. It's not even like you can get money from it.
So look, I gotta say. So rumors are
Okay.
unconfirmed rumors, right?
That's what rumors
But let's talk about it because not very many other people are talking about it.
are. Okay.
What's her name? Britney Spears is a clone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that and I laughed, but
Yeah.
if you guys, if you believe in stuff like MK Ultra and all that
Yeah.
other stuff, I'm just saying, would it be a possibility? Is it something that you can say, well, maybe?
Well, yeah, she's been programmed from young, man. She's been in Disney from young.
Yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of discussions around Disney and
Sam Lofty.
what? Hey.
No, that's the dude's name that took her and made her go cuckoo in the banana.
Make her go bananas.
Like that's when she cut her
Yeah, when
hair
she cut off her hair, she
And
just went in the barber
yeah,
chair.
she
and
lost it. Yeah, that was around that time.
Don't forget also to hit us up on look us up on Stylzradio.com for all of the video interviews and pictures and stuff. It's on there slash pics and vids. Yeah. She's like yeah. You got to check out that interview with Shore D on Valentine's Day. That one was actually lit.
The Mocha's interview.
Mocha's interview.
With the shades like Mocha.
Yeah, actually, one thing I noticed between Peppa was here too. That interview is gonna go out later on today, but wait till she comes next week. I was still trying to figure out all of these women. The thing that they had in common that they came is all of their pants was missing material.
Well, you can say they're on trend.
Right? So
They're trending.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take a picture of all of them and put it side by side and show like they were all like missing.
So what should that be like the Stylz guest outfit?
I don't know. I feel like I should take like a knife or something or like rip my jeans right now.
I know, like you just
But it's too cold for that.
like them say hot, yeah.
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 Well, Peppa hot, right?
Okay.
Peppa hot.
Mocha hot.
Yeah.
Shorty hot.
Yeah, it is Mocha.
Why do you gotta go like that for?
His name is Mocha.
Is that you trying to be Barry White?
And try to be white, period. Time to the Boasty Morning Show,
Yes.
brought to you by Stylzradio.com.
Yes.
It's a Shades by Mocha Remedy moment.
Yep.
So, shout out to you and yours tuning in. Thank you very much for all of the response that we've been getting. Have not been able to go through all of them yet, but thank you very much. Anything to add to that whole Britney Spears thing that we left off on?
Don't know. It's just it is believed that she's obviously suffered a very traumatic.
But
Right.
there's other artists that people have said that they're not different after a certain period or something like that. That they have differences. They look
Yeah,
different.
they look different.
Yeah.
Like straight up, the Weeknd looks different.
The Weeknd.
Yeah, he disappeared for a bit, and now he's out there. He looks different.
Okay.
So you know. And then you have other artists who are very, very, very upfront about the fact that they're changing their face, like Cher and Dolly Parton. She straight up said, "I'm getting bigger."
Cher's been around for a few. Dolly Parton's getting bigger.
You have seen her in a while, right?
No, I haven't actually. I
Her
haven't.
boobs are like out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bigger, the better.
How
Dolly.
old is Dolly Parton?
I'm
Not saying that. Yeah.
thinking
How
maybe
old is?
I'm thinking 70 something. I could be very
And
wrong.
Cher is around the same age, or
Should be.
yeah.
Cher looks younger than a lot of people nowadays, so unless you see her birth certificate.
Yeah,
you-
but Cher's doing some.
listen, whatever Cher is doing, Madonna needs to do.
Oh, you're gonna go there?
Have you seen Madonna?
No.
And she's like what?
Didn't they say
50 something?
Madonna looked the greatest on?
No,
on,
she
on,
doesn't.
On the
Like,
halftime show.
You could no. You could clearly tell that she's got some real nasty ass fake butt implants. And they're like sticking out.
Who,
the side.
Madonna?
Madonna. And she did something to her face. Like her face looks weird. She looks, trust me, you gotta find a picture of Madonna. And she has a 20-something-year-old, no, 20-something, or just turned 20-year-old boyfriend.
Gee, I wonder what he's in it for.
I wonder.
I wonder.
You know, because he just loves her.
Yeah. If you go to Singapore, and you'll find many tasty foods that you want.
Of course, yes.
However, for those that have that American feeling for a stick of gum after
Oh,
a meal,
okay.
like you had a lot of garlic or whatever, it ain't gonna happen because they banned chewing gum in 1992.
Really?
Yeah, unless you can actually prove that you need it for therapeutic value by a doctor, you cannot have chewing gum.
What is the therapeutic
Singapore.
value of chewing gum? Someone please tell me. What, it stimulates your brain?
Or the lockjaw? I don't know.
Oh, it's for the ladies. Therapeutic value of chewing gum. Why
No.
did they ban it though in the first place? What was wrong with chewing gum? What, they just kept spitting it all over the place?
I don't have, there's no exception.
That
However,
is-
you can prove, yeah.
If anybody can explain that one, please.
Scottish law states that in Scotland, and you're a Scot,
Mhm.
if you go and you're a stranger and you knock on anybody's door and you have to use the toilet, they have to let you use it.
That's a what, a neighbor clause?
It's actually, yeah, it's just, no, it's an old law and it's still, if a
So
stranger knocks on your
basically-
door asking you to use the toilet, you must let them
If you don't like somebody,
in.
take a bunch of X-Lax,
And go over to
go
their
over
house.
their house. They gotta let you use the toilet.
Or you, what's that other one if you're lactose intolerant?
Oh,
That's
that's
what
it.
ice cream would go over. I'm just,
say, hey, Sister Kim, remember what you did to me? Great, great.
so, a French town, and I can't pronounce this correct, Sarpornex.
You had to add pork in it, right?
It's poor, that's poor. I said poor.
Like I said, you just had to.
It's poor.
Really?
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 It has some dogs go crazy. Had some issues with people wanting. Basically, you're not allowed to die in the town.
What?
In city limits, you're not allowed to die unless you've already purchased
Oh my
a
goodness.
burial plot
Oh
in the
my
local cemetery.
Oh my goodness.
Right? I don't know how they're gonna severely punish the people who died.
They already did. How are you gonna punish them? What? You're just not gonna bury them?
I-
They're
oh,
already gone. Like
man.
they don't care no more. Like oh my, how are you gonna tell somebody don't die? Like seriously, I get hit by a car. I'm in the hospital. I'm on my deathbed. Don't die.
Yeah, there's
I'm gonna wheel you out of town.
that one dickhead police officer that's gonna come around and be
He's
like,
on death watch.
it's like,
literally.
listen, if you die, we got issues.
No,
Like, what?
they probably just wait for them in the hospital.
I'd pull the plug right in front of him.
Just because. Is that, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Wow.
You tell me not to die. Stupid.
I died my own time.
Yeah, I died myself. Kill myself.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
It's stupid.
So,
Really. Like,
it's,
no, seriously, how are you gonna like
You're still thinking about
How
it.
are you gonna implement that? Like, what if you do get hit by a car? And there's like instant death. Why are they gonna punish you because you instantly died? It's your fault that you got hit by a car?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe they build the family or something like
Oh.
that. I don't.
like seriously, you already have to pay for the funeral for the dead person.
The accidental death.
So why? Oh wow. Anyways,
So yeah, you probably gotta buy a certain kind of thing.
confusing. So basically, from your born there, just buy a plot. You already guaranteed your spot. So just in case, it's like insurance. Just in case.
Just in case.
That's wow.
It is what it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Um,
For people.
Samoa legislated law.
Oh no. Okay.
If you forget your wife's birthday, it's illegal.
Oh, we're moving there. Right, I like that law. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's
It is law.
yeah, it is law. If
You
you,
better not forget your wife's birthday, dude.
Yes.
Seriously, it is not a.
it also
what's the
helps.
punishment?
It also helps if you get a gift.
Oh, see, there's the loophole. There's the loophole. You can always remember it. I can always say, hey, babes, happy birthday to my wife, but I don't have to give you a gift. That's not by law. So that's the loophole. So you would like that.
So
No
have you
gift
guys
necessary.
have you guys ever seen that? What was it, American Dad or whatever? That has that fish in the bowl that talks.
I think so.
Is it American Dad?
I think
One of
it
those
is.
where it has it, and
I-
the fish would be like, come into my bowl and say that.
Yeah, the one with the alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attic.
Well, think about, for those of you that have fishes in bowls
Fishes.
and stuff like that, if you are in Rome, Italians are not the only one that feel this way, according to Swiss also ruling on animal rights. Goldfish in a bowl, you're a monster keeping it hostage, and it is illegal.
Now, is that just the goldfish species of fish? Or is
Now-
it all fish?
Now,
See, they're very specific.
especially in Rome when they got other things to deal with.
But not, but goldfish.
A goldfish, but it's a
bet you-
government ruling on animal rights. It's,
But I bet you,
Social
it's
creatures.
in Rome. It's in Rome, right? I bet you that's not allowed though. The what we were talking about.
so, what do you think in Nevada, where prostitution is like legal,
Yeah.
right? What do you think that they will ban that could be illegal, other than like the drugs and stuff like that? What do you think that's banned in Nevada?
Other than you have prostitution.
Well,
That's
it's legal.
legal.
It's
So
by license.
So if
So
you
you gotta
have
pay the
that,
government.
if that's legal, then what could possibly be bad? It has to be like something like stupid. Balloons or hot air balloons. Ooh. What if it's a clown suit? Clown suits.
No.
Oh, great.
Sex toys of all types.
Really? Okay, now people, seriously, is this their way of trying to curtail okay, so you legalize it and they thought, okay, like, let's put it a little, like, seriously, how do the ladies do their job? Like,
I don't know. That shit is hilarious.
so that's where they can film porn, right? Or do they film it anywhere?
I don't know.
It's because it's legal there, right? So you can film it there. So
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of places.
So then how are you not allowed to use the toys? That's not fair.
I don't know. Do you have to get a special license to use it in the movie? Like,
Exactly. So that every single movie there's an issue. No, they probably knowing them they
I
watch
don't
their
know,
P's
man.
and Q's. The porn industry definitely
that's
watches their
hilarious.
P's. Like
the porn industry watches their P's and Q's.
That's what I know.
That is the funniest shit I've heard.
Oh my goodness.
But check this. I want to know who would be the guy or the girl or whatever or the officer that's going to enforce this law, and how are you going to enforce it? In Portugal, it is illegal for you to pee in the ocean.
Ooh. Yeah. How? What, do they have like a...
Yeah, yes, it is gross urinating places.
How are you going to stop that?
I don't know.
Like
It
you guys,
is-
it's like I'm a pee police officer? Pee police.
It is illegal. You cannot pee in the poop.
So we're going from Spud Patrol to Pee Patrol.
But yeah, you got Spud Patrol and you got Pee Patrol.
In the ocean. So like how are
Captain
they gonna,
Pee-Pee!
oh, what, I'm gonna catch it? They're gonna what?
I'm Captain Pee-Pee of the Pee-Pee Patrol.
Do they put something in the ocean to, like it's the ocean?
I don't know.
Oh, how are you, people, come on now, some of these stupid things, man, stupid things.
So check this one out.
Oh my goodness.
In Tuzan, Poland, you must leave Winnie the Pooh backpacks and lunch boxes and hats at home. The beloved cartoon character has been deemed inappropriate hermaphrodite. And because it does not wear pants, it has a non-gender specific genitalia, and Pooh is banned from all playgrounds and children areas. Donald Duck, consider yourself warned.
I was just about to ask. So then Mickey Mouse too?
Yeah, Mickey, and that's some. Well, you know. Yeah, why have
See,
the why
now, if it's only Pooh,
why
if
too
it's
when Donald
only
Duck come
Winnie
out of
the
the
Pooh.
when he come out of the shower, he takes the towel and puts it around him and
I know, but yet still he walks around with a shirt.
yeah, like
The things you don't really notice in cartoons. Like, how long did it take for you to notice that?
right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll play a couple tunes. We're gonna be right back. StylzRadio.com. StylzRadio.com. The illustrious one, hanging out with Toni Stylz. It is the Stylzradio Boasty morning show each and every Friday, 7:30 a.m. StylzRadio.com. Thank you very much for tuning in. I tell you, it's been a very interesting morning so far.
Super.
Yeah. Toni actually, she's putting out this whole information now where we want to find out who is Goofy's baby mom.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, this is the
Among
kind of
other
stuff we
things.
discussed, you know. 'Cause,
among
like, seriously, like, Goofy had a kid. Is it Goofy? Yeah.
yeah.
Goofy?
Yeah, he's a single dad in Disney.
How? Goofy. Where did the kid come from? Is he adopted?
Yeah.
Does he know he's adopted?
Oklahoma is landlocked. There's no oceans around or anything.
Yes.
Keep that in mind
Okay.
while understanding why Oklahoma put law of banning whaling.
People, you're not allowed to have a whale in your backyard. Where are you gonna put it?
They banned whaling and other, I don't know.
How can
It's
you ban
landlocked.
whaling?
It's landlocked though. It's landlocked. If you guys don't
Yeah.
understand that, there's no
big body.
yeah, there's probably like little
water.
lakes. There's probably like little lakes around and stuff like that,
Man-made.
and a river, but there's no salt water. There's no ocean. There's no nothing around it.
You, like I keep telling you, these stupid laws, they come into effect because somebody at some point in time.
Well, check this out. This is Oklahoma again. Oklahoma residents. You can also be banned from some types of animal dress up. Putting your dress in funny outfits and shit. It's not allowed to put their hind legs or something like that on farm animals like goats and stuff. So,
I thought it was that people couldn't dress up like certain animals.
No.
You were not allowed to
No,
put
you just-
human clothes on your cow. You can't dress up the cow and make it look pretty before you step it. Because you know that's what they're doing. Like I put it.
So stop braiding the horses here.
Brain man? Whatever. Anyways. Stop.
Men, if you are visiting Milan,
Italy.
you should understand one thing. Women can do it. You cannot. You cannot adjust your balls. You cannot grab your crotch. You cannot do any of that, as it is seen as public masturbation that is illegal.
So make sure your trousers are proper because you
Yeah.
can't adjust yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get turned on by any female that walks past. You know?
Yeah.
That's a hard. Oh, so what?
Go nuts! Grab your crotch.
Walk the streets of Milan with a
So I guess the orange
with a hard on.
the orange cheese puff. I guess that's why he was
He's never
grabbing
be
pussy.
allowed.
That's why he was grabbing pussy because he was hanging in Milan and said I can't grab my crotch, so I'm gonna grab pussy.
Cheese turd.
While the rest of the world argues about health consequences about being overweight, Japan decided to just ban it outright, so it's illegal to be obese. They actually have a waistline limit per ratio of your
So then-
stature.
So, but that just limits to the selection for the sumo wrestlers. That's not
No,
right.
I think they're an exception, and they have to
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
licensed.
saying.
They
Yeah.
have to be a licensed.
So
sumo
you have to
wrestler.
be allowed buy a license to get fat. All right, the movie License to Drive. No, it's License to be obese.
License to fat.
And yet, well, you see, then you have to be a
Fatty,
sumo
fatty,
wrestler.
fatty.
And then worse if you don't make it out to be a super wrestler, you have to lose all that weight because you're not allowed to keep it. Wow. What if you can't lose weight then? No, seriously, what if you become a super wrestler and then you suck and you have to quit and you have to lose all that weight, but you can't lose the weight?
Then you just gotta keep paying for the license.
I'm just gonna be fat forever.
You be working at a grocery store and you pay for a
Go
sumo
live
wrestler
in
license.
Japan and be fat.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Residents. Tony
Tony
gave me some cough medicine earlier.
Yeah, blame me.
Residents
Blame me.
of Huntington, West Virginia.
But did you swallow
Not even. So, Huntington of West Virginia. In Huntington, West Virginia, this woman. Sometimes residents of Huntington, West Virginia, get a pass on domestic violence. City law, husbands are allowed to beat their wives as long as they do it on a Sunday and it's in public. Don't know how,
So, ladies, if your man telling you that they're going for a trip,
Is that why all those politicians live in like West Virginia? They got them
exactly,
condoms?
it's every Sunday, I'm gonna take my wife outside and beat her publicly.
And then that's why it's always on a Sunday. Well, police was called to this home on a Sunday, and then you never hear nothing else about it.
No, but seriously, ladies, if your man tell you you guys are going on a trip and you're going to where? Huntington, Virginia. That's it, Virginia? Huntington? Specifically,
Yeah.
hear it. Don't go. Especially if he wants to take you to church. Run.
German babies must be named according to some very strict rules outlined in the Stan Samt or book of names that they have. Is the rules like baby names must take a gender, a clear gender. Like Maddie, no, that's ejected. We don't know if Maddie's
Shaquanda, no.
No. If it's deemed too difficult to know if the child is a boy or a girl, you cannot name your child.
So, no Ambi people are being born in that country.
Denmark also saw this baby naming law, and they went a further step by listing only 7,000 government-sanctioned names that you can choose from the list of your desire. That's it, 7,000. So
Now,
everybody,
is that sanctioned by the government or the monarchy? That's Denmark, right?
yeah.
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Do you know many swimming pools have a dress code?
Now, do they name them that because they want to be able to find them in the world?
I don't know.
Like
What-
anybody named Sarah, oh, you're from Denmark.
Right now, I'm forgetting my name.
Oh, we know that. It's about that time.
We know that. It's nap time.
And pussy nap.
Wow.
What? I need my FaceTime. So.
Oh, FaceTime. France took their swimming pool dress code to another level by banning loose-fitting swimming trunks for men. So go ahead and bring out your Speedos, your banana hammocks, and your bungee smugglers.
But no baggy pants.
No,
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 no
3/4
baggy
pants, none of that. No.
No.
You gotta have your junk showing, man.
It's it's somewhere in France, right?
Yeah.
The first place where men wore heels. What do you expect?
Florida.
Oh, did you hear that there's a rapper that's supposed to be signed with a big fashion company to bring back men's heels?
No, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I don't wanna hear
No,
about
there is a rapper.
No, 'cause
I don't even know
this-
his Lil Uzi or something
This kind of fashion,
I'm
this
like,
kind of
he's a
fashion
black
for
dude.
men,
He's
this
a
kind of
black
fashion
dude.
for men. I understand Prince did it in his day, but he was Prince. He was eclectic. He did his thing.
And he was a little dude.
And he did his thing because it's Prince.
It's Prince.
But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna wear that. I don't give a shit about these other
Like-
people and this whole you know what? I'm gonna get into this. This is a whole different. This whole Dwayne Wade thing going up.
No, we're talking about high heels right now.
No,
we're
I'm
talking
just-
about men's high
It
heels.
goes into all of this.
That
It
means
is
there-
not acceptable for me.
That
Sorry.
means there's a market for
Sorry.
men's high heels.
Yeah, well, that's good for them. Anyway, in Florida,
I digress.
I die fucking grass. Fuck that shit. Like, seriously.
Oh, I think I touched that nerve.
Anyway, in Florida,
He's heated.
it is illegal for a married woman to go skydiving on a Sunday.
What the heck is
Breaking the law.
Freaking Sunday thing,
Breaking
people?
the law can result in fines, arrest, and jail time.
So that means you ain't get no Sunday dinner, dude. Let her go jump. Hey, let her go jump from the plane.
She could do it if she was single.
You never know. It might work out in your benefit. Just make sure you have insurance. She wants to jump out on the plane. Jump out of the
Beach
plane.
goers in
Get insurance.
Eclia, Italy,
And make sure that
can
she
swim
cooks it the day
and
before.
frolic to their heart's content. But if they see a small child with a bucket, you can run up to him and kick that shit.
Kick the bucket or the
Yeah,
child?
you can kick the bucket. No,
Because,
we,
you know, some people.
no, we didn't say in the Vatican playground.
But it's Italy, right?
Yeah.
So why would is he Italy again?
No,
Only
yeah, you
that
can,
place
you
would be
can,
a
you have to, you can
torture a child.
You can
Kick his bucket.
Yeah, you can kick away the bucket and the spade because it is actually illegal to
For a
build
child.
sandcastles and stuff
That
as
is so stupid.
public, as a matter of public decorum.
Once again,
It's a law. No, it's
that's a
public
law,
decorum.
but there's no law against pedophilism in Italy.
Do you
No,
know in
no law.
so-called England that if you're a parliamentarian, that your health better be stellar because it is illegal for you to die in parliament? Say if you're, and I object to the honorable member of the.
Oh, you mean inside the actual house?
Yes.
It's illegal. So that's a British law. Does that law transcend to other
It just says the law in England.
other
In-
countries that are under the British monarchy?
No, it just says in England.
In England.
In England.
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 That was it.
Yeah. I don't
So
know
they
about
say-
God willing. nothing
That's what they
illegal,
said.
whatever.
That's what they said. It's a line from the movie.
Citizens
bro.
of Capri, Italy,
Again.
are so tired of random dog shit. They said poop, I said shit. In public places that recently proposed a law that require that all dogs are DNA identified. So if you shit in public and you don't pick it up, they will test that shit and give you a ticket.
Because you're a dog.
No, I mean the owner. Technology.
Wow.
Their DNA
But
testing
if you
your
don't
dog.
poop at school.
Yep.
So, you know, instead of just having a law against it, now you're going to DNA test. Well, that's a lot of work.
Those who like
That's
water
not
fights.
right.
Who likes water fights? I love
You.
water fights.
I
Water
do.
fights. Water fights is amazing.
What if I said epic?
Yeah. As of 2001, in Cambodia, of all places, Cambodia, it is illegal to have water fights with water guns. Apparently, it feared to be cause unrest. So you can't carry a super soaker to Cambodia. You might be able to get in with a pound of heroin.
That sounds like people that don't like to be.
So check this out. This might go into the whole Harvey Weinstein thing.
Right?
Yeah, because if you're a waitress in Hollywood, it's illegal for you to say while you're like, if you see a producer or a director or something, it's illegal for you to say, "Oh, I'm also a slash actress." Like, That's why Harvey Weinstein used to call him to his hotels after. Come tell me about your problems. Are you looking to get into acting?
Yeah.
It's actually illegal in Hollywood. In Hollywood.
Yeah, because
If you're a waitress or a
that's
waiter,
important.
you say- yeah.
Because you don't want to bother these people
Yeah.
while they're eating dinner that you're serving them. You don't want to bother them.
Yes.
But yet still, they won't look at it as you grabbing an opportunity that's presented to you. When are you next going to see this person? Never. Never. Like, shoot, by the way, I have my resume on me. How about I just slide it to you with your check? What's wrong with that? That's legal.
So the next one is gonna have feminists going crazy,
Ooh, we gonna have a pie.
right? You're not gonna like this either. If you're single in La Paz, Bolivia, go ahead and drink as much as you want. Do what you want, right? If you're married, not the men, only the women. If you're married, you're only limited to 1 glass of wine because they say booziness on married women causes extramarital flames.
Do you know why? Because when she gets drunk, she cusses out the husband. And he doesn't like that. So then he goes outside and says, well, she doesn't cuss me out like you did. But that really? So what? He's gonna call the cops on the wife?
Yeah.
It's like she's had 2 glasses of wine. She's way over the limit.
Ossifer!
Come. So does that lead to automatic divorce too?
Have you ever heard of Bhutan? It is one of the most amazing places. It's a mountain where they live, and it's actually like
They who? Where?
the Bhutanese.
Bhutanese.
Yeah, the Bhutanese.
The Bhutanese.
They actually it's illegal for you to even come in their city
Of course.
with
no
cigarettes.
No
If you
tobacco.
think you could smoke in that, you
Yeah,
can't
they
even
go.
burn incense. You can't, and they're like 400 feet above sea level.
Yeah, they want to keep the air clean.
Yeah, like wow.
They don't want to breathe that crap. That's smart though.
If you're at a wedding or a funeral
Nah.
in Australia,
Mhm.
and you know at that part of the wedding where it says, if you're, do you have anything to say before we?
If there are any who have any objections
Yeah.
to this union,
You better shut the fuck up because it's a $10,000 fine or 2 years in prison.
but what if you have a really good reason?
And don't, well then you better hope you have a $10,000 fine or willing to spend it.
That's
2
not
years
right
in
though.
prison.
Now what if you know the guy is a skittle? Or worse, what if you know the man is married to some
And
other
it's
woman?
or a funeral also. You're not allowed to disrupt the funeral.
Why?
Let's go into fun facts.
But funerals that's the best place to do it too. Same thing.
Man dead.
The man dead, but you didn't know he had another family until you show up at the funeral. They say, oh, Auntie Charmaine was actually Sister Charmaine, wife number 2. It's happened.
Where's the only place in the world there isn't a McDonald's?
Is not a McDonald's. I would say, my goodness, I would say Alaska, Antarctica.
Yeah,
whatever.
Antarctica.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only place.
Wow, I got it right. I got it
In
right.
South Korea, there's an actual emergency number
Tweaky, tweaky,
for you to report spies.
tweaky. And where?
113, South Korea. There's actual an emergency number for you to report. Like that's a big
so
thing.
that's how many spies South
No, straight-
Korea has.
straight
There's
goods,
a
yeah.
hotline for spies. Spy hotline.
Companies in Japan are trying to train ninjas because Japan is running out of ninjas.
Running out of fat people and running out of ninjas.
They.
So it'd be better if you be a fat ninja.
You're such an ass. Snails.
Seriously, why do you need a ninja, Japan?
Do you know snails have 14,000 teeth?
Where?
Some of them can even kill you.
Teeth?
Yes.
Teeth. Snails have teeth.
Snails have 14,000 teeth.
You know, that explains a lot about French people.
Escargot?
The big tiny teeth.
Escargot.
Definitely teeth.
Even though Fruit Loops have a whole bunch of different colors, do you know that every single Fruit Loop is the same flavor?
Yes. Mine too.
They trick your mind with the different content. Oh, that one is lemon. No, it
it's
tastes just like the other one.
No. No.
No, it's not. From the beginning of time.
You just,
That
you just screwed some things over. That is, no.
Just like, think of this.
Protest that.
Think of this.
False advertising.
Twinkle,
Fruit
Twinkle,
Loops.
Little Star, and ABCD, your alphabet song, is actually the same song.
No, it's not.
This is
You mean same rhythm?
same,
beat?
yeah, same.
Yeah, I know.
And you say ABCD.
No, I'm not doing
What's
that.
it? You
No,
say
I'm not doing
ABCD.
that. No,
I'm
I'm not
telling you,
doing that.
you
No,
see.
that's
A B C D E F G. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. See? See the same?
Say, in other words, keyboards are stupid and stick to the same beat and anything and we just learn it very fast.
George Clooney did the voice for Sparky, the gay dog in South Park. Did you know that?
And Jack and Jill
Went up
is
the
a
hill.
slower version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
No.
I know.
You're making melody weird.
Yes, I am. It's like,
Chinny coming
no, it's after Ash Wednesday. Everybody holy now.
Oh,
Coming into Easter.
I know, right? After we done walk on the street, like we
Yeah.
just the pasties on my nipples and like some a triangle cover my coochie.
Then you're gonna go confess your sins to a pedophile. So
Wow,
the human nose,
he said that.
the human nose can remember up to 50,000 plus different scents.
Yes, I can see that. Yes.
If you're in some countries, that's at least half of that is just shit.
Or pussy.
Television was invented only 2 years after the sliced bread.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? What do you make of that? Like, what do you know? Seriously, what do you make of that? Like,
TV dinners had to be set down somewhere. The sandwiches, the bread.
the Himalayan honeybee is the largest of the honeybees, and the honey that comes from that bee is hallucinogenic. That's what some of those native tribes.
See how people
call it.
realize that honey is just bee shit, right? So we gobbling up bee shit.
that shit.
And this one's flavored and
No,
can make you high. So it's specific bee shit that can make you high. Liquefied bee shit.
So this is one of the weirdest coincidences ever for a person, right?
Weird.
So the guy who found the oldest corpse, Ortiz the Iceman, in 1991, he was the oldest natural European mummy that was found dead and frozen, right? He himself was found dead and frozen in ice in 2004. There's no other information, just that.
Okay, so
So he found the first Iceman.
okay, if he was frozen, if obviously he must have disappeared because they couldn't find him because he was found frozen. How did he identify the mummy?
No. He had. That's what he did in 1991.
And then what? He just
And
went
then
out
in
camping himself?
2004, they found him frozen. That's.
Why, dude?
Yeah.
That's. Anybody else connected to the mummy found frozen?
Hey, I don't know. That's all the information that was given.
Because you have some Gracies like that.
Fun fact: Nicolas Cage and Michael Jackson shared the same wife.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Yes.
Yes. One liked Elvis a lot, and the other.
So check this out. You ever see those commercials for Trivago
Yes.
and Hotwire.com and Hotels.com?
Yes. Yes.
And they're always competing against each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, they're all owned by the same company, Expedia Inc. So when they're telling you, don't use Hotels.com, use Hotwire.com, and Trivago gives you everything, and other than Hotels.com, and then Travel City does better than Hotwire, and blah blah blah, and vice versa.
So basically, that's like five brothers just playing with each other, deciding which one. is
No, it's
better.
just one guy playing with himself. with 5 different haircuts.
I swear he must be from Poland.
That's what's up.
Wow, really?
Yep.
So, okay, no, but seriously though, I'm still having issues with the freaking P police. Like, that's bugging me. Like, seriously.
I'm the PP patrol.
You are going to
In Portugal.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna be in the ocean, and it's an ocean, right? So the water comes in and it flows out. It comes in, and how are you gonna follow the P?
Nope.
If you can DNA sample,
Follow the P.
they can DNA sample puppy poop.
Yeah, that's in like. Can you believe that? That's in Italy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Italy, man, eccentric.
In Scotland and Japan, they switched their streetlights to a blue tint at night
Okay.
and saw a decrease in crime and suicide rates. What the?
No, I heard blue
First of all,
is blue's supposed to be a common color.
I remember they said a pink room was supposed to be common, but that shit just pissed me
No,
off.
a pink room is not common.
News in Nigeria.
Okay.
Nigeria's got some interesting news coming out of it.
Yeah.
A member of the church died,
Okay.
and they were owing 3 years arrears in tithes.
Ooh.
So the church refuses to bury them and do the ceremony of death. Whatever.
I'm sorry, that church would be burnt to the ground.
That's what's up.
Like, how you gonna hold somebody's ties against them? Like, the church, you're supposed to be doing things for the people, not the people doing things for the church. And you seriously going to take somebody that still showed up at your church just because it wasn't paying you money? Like, what were you doing for them? They're paying you money. What are churches doing for the people that they're paid, that who are paying their tithes? Nothing?
It's just
Nothing. That's what? Is that what the payment for the bread and the wine? But see, no, I'm serious. Like,
I don't
what
know.
are you paying your tithes for? If the church is
that's a
not
whole
giving it back-
different.
Yeah.
That's a whole different. When we
Well,
get into that, we're gonna. That's
You
a-
saw right there, like you see right there, church is gonna do that to people. Like,
Speaking
come on.
of churches, woman gets an iPhone stuck in her vagina. iPhone 11 in Best Buy. She stole it, and then she kept beeping when they went through, so they had to wait till police came. Yeah. Anyway, so they found it.
So she was just beeping.
So this is some sick shit. This is some other next level shit. Okay. A former Colorado Springs mayoral candidate is accused of drugging a new mom with a cupcake and trying to steal her baby in a Washington state. Unsuccessful. Right? She tried to kidnap a 3-week-old baby.
Yeah, but
She was arrested and released on $50,000 bond and expected to be arraigned next Tuesday.
yeah, I've heard stories like that. You had some really crazy people, women kidnapping babies from the nurseries.
Her daughter is also involved because her daughter, can you believe this shit? Her daughter is also involved in
Yeah,
the.
you don't know what kind of brainwashing this mom did to her daughter. She could be traumatized and say, if you don't do it, I'm gonna kill you. Like, you never know.
You ever heard of, for those of you that know about Star Wars and the planet Tatooine, which is, it's a livable planet, but it's kind of like dry and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
There's a 17-year-old
You don't get no
student,
lubrication.
a 17-year-old student who has an intern at NASA who decided to go through a certain spec of area that NASA claimed that they've already gone through or whatever, so you go ahead and check it. And he found a planet where it's livable on the satellite, which is just not too far from Earth.
Oh, just by coincidence, right?
It has double sunsets though. How do they know all of this? How the, like,
Oh yeah, he just found it by accident. But while he found it by accident, this is all the information they already have.
Yeah, yeah.
Which means somebody already found it, and
yeah,
somebody
but
already
they have double sunsets, whatever.
somebody's already watching it. So why you all pretend like you didn't know?
In Germany, there is a big investigation on the way for more than a $1 billion jewelry heist.
Ooh.
The largest treasure collections took off. They took off with jewelry reported worth over $1 billion, and it happened inside the Green Vault of the Dresden Castle in Eastern Germany.
Dresden.
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 Sausage fit.
Sausage. Sausage!
So, my problem with that is, right, all those pieces are identified, they're probably like microchipped, and like, how are they going to sell those pieces? I know they're gonna have to separate them or keep them in like a vault or something for like years and just have it just to look at. Like, what's the point? How are they gonna? Bad people.
The next person, I don't even like saying his name.
Orange Turd?
No, Orange Turd, yeah, that's why we don't say his name. But the next, Rush Limbaugh is also in the news.
So Orange Turd Senior.
The dumbass that basically screwed up the whole freedom medal, anyway, but
Medal of Freedom.
no, it's now medal of screw that, it's up, it's done. This dumbass has got to have some kind of brain deficiency problem for coming out and actually saying that the coronavirus is just a common cold and the media is weaponizing it to bring down the orange turd.
His name is Rush Limbaugh. What do you expect?
Yeah, but I can say so many things right now, and then they're probably
He's a strong defendant of the orange turd and of the orange turd and his.
And then they're gonna say, "Oh well, he's dying, so let him say what he wants to say."
Nah, we can't do that. Well, we can on the radio show, but other people can. I can't see a strong, confident black man being able to go and walk down the street or have a radio station and say all the things that he'd love to say, just like Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
He'd get shut down immediately.
Exactly. Mike Hughes, Mad Mike. He was one of the biggest flat Earth conspiracy theorists or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
He died horrifically after he built a rocket to go up and check to see.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, and he.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Is 64 years old.
I'm sorry, but you are taking yourself up into a rocket that you built. You should have tested it with a dummy.
Yeah.
But then you kind of probably did anyways. Hence why you did it yourself.
Here's a couple things you didn't know. Quick facts, right? Did you know that in the United States Department of Labor has no law guaranteeing employees' rights to frequent bathroom breaks? So employers can technically prohibit you from going to the bathroom.
I'd like to see somebody try that. I seriously would.
In Portugal, there is no termination period in the country's employment law. You need to offer a decent resignation package and beg them to leave and hope the employees don't make a fuss about it. I ain't leaving this job, no.
You gonna pay me till I die?
Oh, wow. Wow. Employees hired by German Labor Ministry can only work 9 to 5. Germany Labor Ministry bans its managers from contacting self-staff work outside of work hours.
Good.
Under extenuating circumstances by emergency procedure.
Good, that's good.
By the city.
Yeah. I only work from 9 to 5. Dolly Parton sang a song with that.
In New Zealand, wearing a funny hat can be interpreted as breaking the uniform code and may result in a 10% pay cut if you're at work.
Oh, damn, that's serious.
Yes.
A hat?
A hat.
A funny hat?
Yep.
Y'all don't have no sense of humor?
And as we also don't forget anyway. And the jobs in China, women are prohibited from performing jobs that government deems physically demanding, like mining, logging, timber, altitude work.
Wow.
Carrying anything over 44
Well,
pounds.
then again, that is China, where they're telling you as a married couple you can only have one child.
Yes.
Yeah.
In 2010, local government banned its employees from exhibiting any form of facial hair after public allegedly complained about beards being unpleasant. And this is in Aisiki, Japan, in the municipality of Aisiki.
So they want baby faces,
Pretty much.
no babies.
Yes. Saudi Arabia prevents men from working in shops selling women's clothing or cosmetics. No guys in women's stores in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. They already have the segregation anyway, so like.
The exception to the rule of its employee was found guilty of criminal misconduct. The law is rooted purely. Okay, so in India, companies with more than 100 employees cannot fire people without.
Is the government paying the employees, or is it?
I don't know. I guess
company
that's
paying?
why they're paying 13 cents a day, right?
Wow.
Women in Madagascar are prohibited from working at night except in family establishments. Madagascar.
Okay. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that was a good thing or if it's like too. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's the end of the fun fact.
Cause those were fun.
Because those were fun. Yeah.
They're interesting.
They're interesting. We would like to thank you very much for tuning in today to the Stylzradio Boasty Morning Radio Show. Don't forget, next week, Friday, we have Sexy Pepper. She'll be right here. Sexy Pepper from Dancehall Divas. Right there, you see Dancehall Divas.
Right there, right
That's Sexy
there.
Pepper. Sexy Pepper. Sexy Pepper here. That's March 6th, 7:30 a.m. Stylzradio.com. Thank you very much for tuning in on behalf of Toni Stylz and myself.
Tuesday.
It's been a pleasure. Stay tuned. We got a whole lot of music coming up. Stylzradio.com.
Some whole lot of.
Some whole lot of.
Some whole lot of.
Some whole lot of. That's a cough syrup.
I was just about to say, we
Cough
take another
syrup.
one.
Cough syrup. Cough syrup. Stylzradio.